can see the whole of Funky Planet from up here. I wonder where Dippy and Clara are today. Oh, they're in Funky Valley.
Every morning in Funky Valley, the animals are woken up by the Doodle Doo breakfast show. And a good morning to all my funky friends, said Doodle Doo.
It's time for you sleepyheads to wake up and get down to my music. First, touch those toes. Now, stretch to the sky. Then, brush those teeth and wash yourself down.
The sun smiled in the sky and the animals were ready for another busy day. Doodle Doo was proud of his work and loved getting up early to prepare for his show. The other animals had not known a day that had not started with his famous wake-up call. But now there were a few mutterings going around Funky Valley. He's getting a bit old for the job, said Daphne. It's about time a younger animal took over. It's the same old thing every morning, moaned Buster. It's about time we had a change. The animals decided Porker should be given the breakfast TV job. And poor old Doodle Doo packed his suitcase and left for a round-the-world cruise. Porker was soon the most famous pig in Funky Valley, and the other animals treated him like royalty. And it did not take long before he was dressing in expensive designer clothes and attending exclusive parties with the stars. While the rest of the animals were tucked up in bed. All night long the stars enjoyed themselves until it was time for the moon to go to bed and the stars to finish their partying. The moon and the stars said goodnight and dropped down behind the distant hills. Hoot had been watching over Funky Valley and he was surprised that it was still dark. He decided to find out what the problem was. He flew over the hill and down the other side and found the stars were all fast asleep. The moon told Hoot that he had never known anything like it. The sun had forgotten to shine. Where does the sun go at night? Asked Hoot. He told Hoot that the sun slept behind the big mountain and was probably still asleep. So Hoot flew off to try and wake up the sleepy sun. And sure enough, there was the sun, snoring away. Hoot tried to wake up the sun by tickling its toes with one of his feathers, but the sun slept on. Hoot tried to wake up the sun by setting off the alarm clock, but the sun slept on. Hoot tried making breakfast on the sun's rays, but even the smell of hot, buttered toast wouldn't wake up the sun. Hoot flew back, past the sleeping moon, past the dozing stars, and past the snoring asteroid. Asteroids don't snore, exclaimed Hoot. Nobody wakes up without the breakfast show, not even the sun. Wake up, Porker! Porker explained that he had lost his way coming home from the party with the stars. And so that was the day Doodle Doo returned to the breakfast show. And Porker went back to the farmyard and did what pigs do best.
I wonder where Dippy and Clara are now. Ah, they're in Funky Town.
It was a hot day in Funky Town. Very hot. But there is one place that you can always go to cool down. Clara's Milk Bar. One ice shake, extra long. Coming up, said Clara. Dippy, what are you doing there? Asked Clara. I'm pretending to be an ice lolly, said Dippy. Oh, I hope that's not number 24 with another complaint. Hello? Clara, it's Charlie Turtle from the Smelly Cheese Shop. I need your help. Really? What's the matter? My fridge is broken and my smelly cheese is going off. Charlie Turtle's fridge is broken and his cheese is going off, said Clara. Going off where? Asked Dippy. But thankfully, nobody heard her. He could use your fridge, Clara, said Amadeus, who knew quite a lot about cheese. Good idea, said Clara. Dippy will bring the cheese here. Go, Dippy! Go get that smelly cheese! Dippy, thank goodness. Please, save my cheese, said Charlie. And so the race to save the smelly cheese began. But a certain someone wanted the cheese for himself. Norris, the rat. I love smelly cheese. Meanwhile, Mrs. Stripe was having a bit of bother with her cat. Someone help! My cat is stuck in a tree! But just then Dippy arrived. Oh, thank you, said Mrs. Stripe. Further along the road, Stanley the reindeer was in his garden. Oh dear, these weeds will take forever to clear, said Stanley. Why, thank you, said Stanley. The smelly cheese had done it again. I say, you have some mud on your tyres. Let me hose it off for you. Meanwhile, Chipolata was having some trouble. Get away from my cakes, you greedy crow, she shouted. But then Dippy arrived. Oh, thank you, Dippy, said Chipolata. Here, have a cream bun. Oh, don't mind if I do, said Dippy, as she rode off to the milk bar. I'm back. Well done, Dippy, said Clara. Said Amadeus. It smells delicious. Oh no, it's melted, said Dippy. There is only one thing to do with melted cheese, said Amadeus. Have a fondue party. What's fondue? Asked Dippy. I think it's French for smelly, whispered Clara. Fondue is melted cheese. Great for dipping, said Amadeus. And so that was the day everyone came to the milk bar for a taste of some melted cheese, which was rather nice, actually.